Why are young people in Quebec happier than young people in other parts of Canada? And yes, being French is part of it. In the last 15 years, Canadians under 30 have gone from the happiest group to the most unhappy group. And as a millennial who was under 30 for almost that entire 15-year span, I've got to say that millennial optimism definitely changed over those 15 years. Some people in Quebec point to the collective sense of pride that francophones have there, and there actually is evidence that anglophones in Quebec are just as unhappy as anglophones in the rest of the country. So why does being French in particular increase somebody's mental health? It might have to do with the fact that francophones are exposed to a different social media landscape. There is something particularly sinister and toxic about English media landscapes. Because the prevalence of nations such as Canada, the United States, the UK, and Australia, there is a lot more English language media than there are for other countries that have a language that is mainly only used in that country. Especially when countries like Canada, the US, and the UK are some of the richest and most powerful countries on the planet. But there are also other living factors in Quebec that come into play. Like if you remove Quebec from the rest of Canada, the province ranks 6 out of 147 countries, while Canada is ranked 18. Now, don't get me wrong, 18 is still pretty damn good. But the countries that Quebec rank more similarly to have really strong social safety nets. Like one of the things that affects young people is the fact that Quebec has the lowest university tuition in all of North America. And the province has an even more affordable daycare system than the rest of Canada and has had it for like 20 years now. And that type of long-term support can have massive ramifications on how a society views government and views each other. But it's not as if young people in Quebec don't have their own problems, with over 40% of university students and 45% of college students reporting symptoms associated with an anxiety disorder in 2024. What do you think about the happiness gap? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below.